Hi guys, today is one of my friend's birthdays, and what better way to send a birthday message than to put together a circuit using an ESP32 and a LCD screen module. So I'll show you how to do that and send a birthday message. All right, so this is what I'll be using. This is a ESP232 development module by WROOM, and you see that right over here. And I have it wired to a 2-inch LCD screen by Waveshare. And this is a 240 by 320 pixel module, and the controller on it is the ST7789V controller. And that's important to know because that you'll be using for coding and making sure that your program is using the right driver for what you have. All right, so let's take a look at the wiring diagram that I used to make this circuit. Here, this is the microcontroller module, and we're using the MOSI pin. Here, let's look at the module first, the LCD. So this has the VCC, which is the power. Of course, you connect that to a plus 5 volts. And I actually have the wire going from VCC to the 5-volt output of the microcontroller. I'm getting power when I'm connecting the USB cable to the connector here. The ground, of course, is also connected to the ground. And I don't show the wires here just for clarity, but on my module, on the breadboard here, you can see I have a wire connecting the plus 5 of the control module to the plus 5, and similarly I have ground wire that is right over here, right there, going to the ground. So the LCD module is getting power through the plus and the minus. So I just don't show that on the diagrams for clarity. And let's take a look at the connections here. You'll notice down over here is the coding. This is part of the code that I copied and pasted from the header file that I'll show you. But the LCD module and the microcontroller need to talk through the MOSI pin, that's the MOSI, and that pin, the 23 pin, goes to DIN. Next pin is the TFT clock, that's pin 18, and that is pin 18 right here, the green one, and that is going to the clock pin of the LCD module. Next pin is the chip select pin, which is pin number 5. So here is pin number 5, and that is going to the chip select. The data command control pin is 22, and that pin is right over here, 22, and that's going to DC. And the reset pin goes to pin number 17. And then we have a backlight, which is 21, and the backlight is going to right here, the backlight on the controller module. And this is just a gorgeous module that works really well. And now I'll be showing you some of the settings I'll be using on the Arduino's programming side and the TFT ESPI library. All right, let's take a look here. I will use the Arduino IDE on my Mac to load up a sample program, and then we'll run it and make sure we can display something on the screen, and then we'll just modify the text to say what we want to say. All right, so what we'll do is we will go under File, Examples, and I'll just pull up the TFT ESPI library samples. That's something that you'll have to have installed already on your computer on the IDE. You can do that. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Under Tools and under Libraries, you can search out TFT ESPI. And this one right here, the TFT ESPI by Bodmer, you want to install that one. I already have it installed, so I won't do it again. But when you install that, then we can follow along with the sample that I'm doing. So we'll go File, Examples, and let's go under the examples for the TFT ESPI library and find smooth fonts. Let's do Flash Array, and let's try this one, the Flash Demo 1 Array. All right, so it pulled up this file that's all set up already. And let's make sure that we have our board selected under Tools, and I want to make sure that my ESP32 Dev Module is selected, which it is, and the serial port is this one when I connect the module. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Here, I'm going to connect it right here. Right now you see it says not connected right here. So let's connect the USB to my control module. There's that red light. And now it does not say not connected, it is connected. All right, so that's our module. We got this connected up and all wired up to go. And let's see if we can make the screen work with a demo. Please disregard that. I have another demo running out here. All right. Now, to make the ESP library work, you have to modify some of the setup files. And what you'll be doing is going under Documents in your computer, My Documents, opening up the Arduino folder under the and find the library TFT ESPI. All right. These are the different folders in here. What you want to do is go under User Setups, and I'll do a more detailed video on this. But for right now, just know that I made my own customized file right here, which defines the pins that I have used to connect the ESP32 on my breadboard. And these right here are the pins, and this right here is the size of the screen that I'm using and the driver that the board has. All right, so this file name right here is important. We'll go back under the library at TFT ESPI, and here under User Setup Select, you must have the library name selected here. So this is one that I typed up the name of and unchecked the user setup. So the details of setting up the ESP, the TFT ESPI library, I'll do a different video on, but for right now, that's what it is. And now that we got that set up, let's go ahead and load up a demo and let's see what happens. Here we are. All right, so this is a font demo, smooth font demo. Let's see what happens. Right now it's showing a different demo, but I'll upload this. Let's make sure there's no errors or anything. It is loading, and so far things are going good. And let's see what happens in a little bit. Compiling sketch. Look at these beautiful lines. These are smooth lines using the ESPI library. There we go. It is on there. Yeah. So this is the smooth fonts, and it is working. So it's displaying really well. And now what I'll do is I will modify the program to display a happy birthday message. All right, so let's go ahead and make the screen bigger, and let's see what we got going on over here that we can modify. All right, here we are loading the font and the size of the font and printing a new line. So what I'll do is I will modify this information here. I like the bigger font that it shows on there. So here's a large font right here. So let's do that one. I'm just going to comment out all the things that we don't need. All right, so I did end up modifying the file and just made everything in the setup to make it easy. And I'm using the code for from the ESPI library to use a large font, green color, and then I write happy birthday, and then I change to a smaller font. Change the color to yellow, and writing have a beautiful day. I hope all your wishes come true. I was trying to set the text wrap to true, but for some reason wasn't wrapping, so I just wrote separate lines. I'll look into that later. And next line, I change it to blue color, and then love Zig. So I uploaded that, and everything works perfect. And let's see what we got. Look at that. What a beautiful message to send to a friend. Happy birthday. Have a beautiful day, and I hope all your wishes come true. Love, Zig.